I didn't record the session, this part. Okay, again, we fell for a recording purpose only. So guys, we'll go to my project. This is the project, right? So I'm opening this my project, going to configure. Okay, so previously we done a building things. I'm going to pipeline. So I declare the pipeline here, and I'm going to copy and show you in a easy manner. So I okay. So I'm going to this. Okay. What happening? Okay. It is not in a page mode or what? Should be in pages, right? Everything is in one place only. It's okay. I will open Word here. Okay, it won't understand Word. MS Word. So I'm copying here. Okay, so now see, I declare a pipeline, and you can use agent means where to execute like a Docker or something. We can use agent. Tools, what tools we are using? JDK tool, Maven tool, or Python tool you are using. You should tell what kind of tool you are using. And if it is declared inside of your Jenkins or maybe environmental variables, you can use it. If you have environmental variables, better to declare as an environmental variable. Now I declare a stages. This is the first stage is a clean stage. Okay, step again in a stage. So you have to follow the stage thing. Okay. So step is I'm fetching this one. So I'm fetching code. Okay, first I'm fetching the code from my central repository GitHub. Then I use a Maven clean command. Okay, so that is a step one. So clean. When you clean, I load the code and I done a clean. Okay, but I didn't done a clean compile thing. So I'm going to remove this one. Okay. No. Okay, so you have to use backspaces only like this. Okay, so here the step is closed. Okay, the step is closed and the stage is closed here. The stage is got closed. Next stage, compile stage. So in a compile stage, so you can sorry, what I done? Okay, in a compile stage, I don't require this repository because already in a step, clean step, I done thing, right? So here, this is the comment and this is done already. Okay, so this is the step. So this is a step. Like you can declare multiple steps if you want. Otherwise, you can also multiple steps in same thing. You can do multiple steps also. But I declare only one step. Now we are trying this one, right? So this is a step, and here it is. It's a your compiler stage. This is stage. Okay, from here to here, it is a stage. Now I close it. What is this second close? This is belongs to stages close. Stages got closed here. Now stages completed. Now I'm going to post. After post means if this is successful or failure. After completion of stages, I'm going with the post. So what is the posting? So I declare only. I declare first in a post is a success. So if success means project, I have to use O. So project Maven clean and compile. So this is clean and this is compile. Is success. Now Maven test is going on. Then Maven test. So this is Maven test is completed. Okay. Now failure. Failure means if in case failure. So if previous stage is something Maven issue is there, a failure, then what to do? So then I declare like a Maven is failure. So this is a failure close. Okay, this is success close, and this is post up to here. This is the post up to here. And what is this? This is the starting one pipeline. Okay, so these are all very important. So go through it, and then I'm going to minimize. So this is what we declare. Now you want to add more steps, or you want to add more stages. You can do it. Step means each stage having a steps, right? So like this, apply. Okay, so then I done a build now. Again, build successful. I'm going to console output what is going on, but I will show you this stage output here. Okay, this is console output. I put a stage output. See, it is going on. First, declarative tool install that is done. Now, first one stage is a clean. Next stage is a compile and post action. Got it? So if you add more stages, then one by one we can able to do it. Instead of doing everything at a time, everything into one window, or maybe building a multiple projects. So first clean is completed, do compile project, and then post project. Like instead of that one, we can declare everything in a single file in a pipeline project. Okay, so clean, compile. If you want to do test, also you can add the testing also here. Go to here and go to configure. Okay, same project only. I'm not doing extra things. So in the same project, very simple. Clean, compile. So I'm doing testing here, right? So I'm changing testing part here. So I'm going to copy this one, copy, and then paste. So then it is another one. So instead of compile, I will use testing. Okay, so this is test, clean test, and also I'm giving a statement here, like echo Marvin project testing, just for a statement purpose, the visibility statement purpose. These are all not required, so I'm removing it. So this is also, if you don't like it, you can remove it. Okay, this is a test. If successful, okay, for example, test is success. Okay, now Marvin package. So I'm doing a package, or you can use install if you want it is. Okay, so this is success. And if it is previous one is test is success, do package. If it is a failure, then declare it is a failure. Or anyway, you can use anyway thing also here. It is very good one. Change to failure, always, test run completed, something we can able to show outcome if you want. Okay, so like that. So I'm putting only, I added one more test stage to see it. First of all, click apply. If any small error it is there, now I'm going to save it. Again, I'm going to build now. Okay, new build. It is a 15th is a new build. I'm going to console output. So we'll see the things what is going on with the console output, as well as refresh. Okay, refresh is not, it already came here. So yeah, so you see, clean, compile, test, another stage. So after testing, what I said, it is final declaration, right? It's change, see, post action. Okay, so if practical is successful, we'll feel happy. If practical is not successful, it is become biscuit, then we feel bad, right? So, but still, that's what I'm telling is, if you leave it, if you say, see every batch and what is going on, their outputs we can able to see. See, this is clean compile. So first it will clean, then it will compile it. Okay, and then test. And also I given a clean test, means it will do cleaning and compiling and testing. So then it is final testing. Okay, and here it is post action. In post action, I given a clean package. This is outcome of post package. So here, why we should use pipelining project things. So why we are declaring different steps for each part. So we can understand, so which part is problem, clean problem or compile problem, test problem, package problem, or any code declaration problem inside your project, or maybe you want to execute next level. So then Also we can execute also, like you want to run that Java file or a run file, or you want to go to the internal one, or you want to post after completion again, you want to put that package into your remote location. So we can able to declare one by one step. Which step got an issue, we can go through that and we can able to find the thing. Okay, why it is not scroll down, scroll up, not coming. Yeah, because of I changed the parameter now, so that's why it is showing like this. Okay, so finally it is successful. But when you go through complete back to the project thing, because I added a more, so this it removed the post build things. But you can see, so 12th one is failure, 11th one is successful, second one is successful. I got a lot of errors in this thing builds. Here successful because I use a different configuration. This is successful because of I use a different configuration. It's failure because of I use a different configuration, like you see. Clean stage, some declaration issue. So it is stopped in the starting time only. Okay. So how to get a error? So that is important, right? So if you do something error message, then how to check it? How much time I don't know we have. So I actually have a plan to show you what is Docker. Okay, so we don't get, but I struck it in this pipeline. Okay, so I have a stage compile, clean, compile, and then this one. So right, for example, in testing, I want to declare some statement. So the statement part won't work. So we'll see where it is. So we'll see this one compile. In a compile only we'll do it. Okay. Otherwise we'll do in a here test part. So how to what to do? 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 So I'm giving some mistake here. sh same command. Okay, sh command won't work here. So I'm giving sh command, or you can use ping command, or you can use different things also. Pages also you can open some page kind of stuff. So I'm using sh command here. I'm using some package. Okay. So this is a script error. This is script error because I can't change my code to the fail the testing, right? So this is script error. I'm trying to put a script error. That is also error, right? So I'm saving. Now build now. Then new build will start again. 16th build. Now it is showing blue color. Don't worry. Next it will change it to red color. Now so clean is going on in progress. You can see it's in progress. Completed. It is success. Now compile is going on. Now it will go to the test. Test of successful, of failure it will should occur. Then it should be fail this one also. In progress. Now failure. And immediately it is this is successful, but this is failure. See, so go to log and shell script. So because of I given a shell script, it is failure, but this is successful. That bat command is working here, but I given a sh command, right? So in this one, it is failure. But why it is successful, we can see. Okay, so it is declared success statement. Project Marvin clean compile is failed. Yeah, see, failed, not successful. It is failure. So here, yeah, see, red color. Everything is correct. Up to here, it is correct. And when it is running this sh pipeline, so it is immediately it is throwing failed. So why fail? Because I declare if it is successful, do like this. If it is a failure, do like this. Okay, right? So I'm going to configure again. I want to show you what happened. So this is a script error, so I given sh command instead of bad command, for example. Okay, so when it is running this one, this part is got problem, right? So it is showing clearly this is running build success, and it is when it is running, it is not running. So in this stage, in this stage, it's got issue, so it won't run anything. So it will go to our it's not successful, right? So it is not doing the package, it is doing failure. Okay, here a statement I put a project failure kind of stuff. Okay, so project Marvin compile, and like you can use if loop, while loop also, like a if loop. If test is failure, put a test is failure. If this one is failure, then put that one is a failure also, we can do it. What I'm going to do is I am going to remove this one and I will put it in a compile. So what will happen if one stage is failure? Okay, this is having problem, but this is not having problem now, right? So I give an sh command here, apply, save, build now. Now immediately it is throwing errors. It won't take much time. Okay, sorry, it is 16. The new one is 17, right? So this is 17, and now here 17. The clean is in progress, completed. In a compile, in progress, problem. See, in a compile problem is there. Next stage is also problem. Okay, so you can see compile problem. So bash command is good, but shell command is it's showing red color. Okay, next. So because of that failure, it is showing it is not doing anything. It is into the test also failure. Why it is okay? This class mark logs. Why something happened in browser? It's not showing logs. Okay, post again. It is showing failure statement only. Okay, so here in the console output also you can see clean, build successful, mvn clean compile, that is running. Okay, can you see stage test is skipped due to earlier failure. Stage test skipped due to earlier failure, and it is going to the failure statement. Okay, that's it. These are because of that sandbox and all we are getting, but important thing is this is running good, success. Then it is came to sh, and in sh it's got faced the failure, and in because of this failure, it is unable to run sh. It's failure. It is skipping the next step. So that's why we didn't get any statement from here. Okay. So when you click on log, so it is nothing. It is showing. But if you see, it is showing what error it is. Now, what you have to do again, go to the find out why it is either code error or maybe script error or maybe some declaration error, and so check it and check it, then apply, save it, and build now. Now new build is 18 build. So this is like this. This is console output. And now can you see the progress again? We can understand which stage issue is there, and we can follow the particular stage, and then we can able to check it, and then we can fix it. Either it is your code error, or maybe it is in a code declaration error or something, or build errors, or which part we have a problem, then we can face it. So now everything is successful. See, log success. So final log success. It is not showing a complete successful print Marvin package, and then this is also successful. So each stage what happened we can able to see. That is a pipelining project as per now. As per you can declare, you can write your page, your Jenkins file. So you can write it you can upload that Jenkins file into your GitHub. So when you run the pipeline file, you don't need to worry about this one. So if you are putting into GitHub file, okay. So these are a very good notes. Then you can try once. Can you see? Do you remember execute automation, right? Why it is not? Execute. Okay, so I will go to GitHub. I put a EA, so then automatically will go to execute automation. No. Execute automation. This is one. Okay, very good. So we'll go to Karthik KK GitHub only, because any pipeline project, take any pipeline. Yeah, Jenkins pipeline project. We'll take his pipeline project. He is running in a Docker statement, that is a Docker part, but you can see. So he uploaded Jenkins file in that one only. So same, see, test build, test log, okay, and deploy parallel is running parallel stage. Okay, so it is in a parallel stage. Okay, in a parallel step. Okay, artifacts environment. So he uploaded this Jenkins file into GitHub, and when you're running it, you don't need to declare it. So it is already in GitHub, the page. So we'll take it from there only. We'll take it from there only. Okay. For example, if you take this one, configure. So I declare something, right? So if in case if you are giving pipeline script from SCM, source code management, then we have to tell where is your SCM. So either you can use none or you can use Git. So what will happen when you are giving GitHub, then source code, it will download this source code from Git, and it is already declared this Jenkins file there. So it will execute from there only. Okay. So we can, that is quite easy, right? So instead of this one. But this one is very important. Why? Because first time we are doing it, we don't know what it is. Okay, how it is works, how many errors we will get it. So we keep on doing it. Okay, so like this. It's now, now I feel it is quite easy, because just you should know the structure of the program. That's it. The spaces, bracket, close, open, that is very important. And you can search easily. Lot of guideline is there, and you can go for it. Okay, leave it. Okay, I'm not changing anything. Guys, we have a 6 minutes to close, then we can go bye kind of stuff after 6 minutes. So afternoon I have a class, tomorrow we have a class. Okay, so I will try to not to get late more. Mostly by 10 o'clock I will be there, and still I didn't cook anything. Okay, so this is only 2 stages, but we have a another project that is having more stages here. Okay, more stages we are having. So like that. So how many stages you want to create, and what are the things you can do it? You can do it in a pipeline. Actually, I want to start with the Docker and Docker file kind of stuff. You can Docker is a container virtualization. Tomorrow I will explain what is Docker and all. Just this is a Docker symbol. Okay, so Docker is a one tool in by using this, what is we can say, in a container virtualization. Okay, now for example, I build a project and I want to deploy and I want to test my deployment. Then how to do it? I need a machine to deploy, right? So I'm done project, but I want to deploy into a machine from Jenkins. I build it, everything is completed, test is completed. Okay, so development part is completed. Now operating part. So how to deploy my code into a machine. But how many machines I need it? I have to buy more machines now. Otherwise, I have to create virtual machines like this, keep on creating virtual machines. It will take a lot of infrastructure, right? Already I'm using so much of RAM, and so you can use entire this. Up to now 2 GB is enough, but when I need more machines, then I need more things, right? So it's very difficult, because of we are testing the code, that's it, right? So we can use a Docker as for our testing and creating multiple virtual machines in Docker. That I will tell what is the use of Docker, and what is the connection we can able to make from Jenkins to Docker, and multiple purposes of Docker. Okay, so this is a container virtualization related one. You can develop the program here, you can deploy a program here, we can run the program here also, and it will consume very less process. Okay, now the container virtualization in a virtualization part, it's top level in the market. Okay, so Docker having its own Docker Hub and Docker desktops also there. It is little tricky to download a Docker from Docker. Okay, so I want to download a Docker. So when you are putting here like a Docker for a Windows, then it will show a thing, but don't download, so guys, don't download from here. So this download is used for a Windows 10 Pro and Enterprise only. If you're having a Windows 10 Home, then compulsory you should download from different places, like install Docker desktop on a Windows Home. Okay, so this is for Windows Home. Okay, so you can download it from here, and if it is asking a username and password, definitely that is not the image. Okay, that is not the image. So what is required? 64-bit processor is compulsory. Virtualization should be enabled. So, and 4 GB RAM of a PC is required. So your PC up to now it's 2 GB. So if you want to use a Docker, your PC must be minimum 4 GB. Minimum 4 GB. Okay. Okay. If you have a 3 GB, it's okay, no problem. But if you want to use lesser the thing, then you can use Linux also. In Linux also we can use Docker. I will explain how Docker will work, but here it is thing. Okay, so never put any service in our DevOps service like a Jenkins or Docker as a service related one. Means if you start a PC, the service will automatically start, right? Don't do it. So this is for a documentation. So I will try, but I don't know whether it is downloads or not. Okay, get a stable, get edge. We'll see. Yeah, it is downloading. So this is the link. Okay, so what to do? So Docker for Windows 10 Home or Windows 7. Okay, Windows 7, 64-bit only, not 32-bit. Okay, or Windows 10 Home or Windows 10 Home. Okay, so go there and open the link. Okay, this is for Home and download. You can download it. It is a big file, so make sure that when you are a free time, and already I told this required a lot of downloads one by one. Okay, and one more is there, Akshay having a problem. Akshay, you have to check it once more. Otherwise, my favorite is NetBeans only, because Eclipse always give me a confusion, because we can put a lot of servers here. I want to execute this code in Docker, so I can add Docker here. I can add Docker here, Docker image here. Then also I can do it. Selenium servers, Docker servers like Maven repositories, databases. It's quite easy to declare here compared to Eclipse. But a lot of people prefer Eclipse because it's more features, and because it's Eclipse only. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, it depends upon how you are being. Okay, so you can read what is Docker and what is Docker images and Docker file. Three things are important, guys. Okay, one is Docker is important. What is Docker? What is Docker images? Okay, what is Docker containers? What is Docker containers, and what is Docker file? Docker file is different from this one. Up to here is one part. Okay, what is the Docker image and